Oh, and there's also NASA plan to build a moon orbiting space station called Gateway as part of the Artemis program.
Yeah, so okay, so that's your connection point. So it says here a view of the South Pole and of the moon, showing the where reflectance and temperature data indicate the possible presence of surface water ice.
Okay. Well,
And Blue Origin, which is what Amazon's one, is that right? Yeah, Bezos's one. They're
yeah.
planning a flight to go there in 2024. So once private enterprise gets in there, you know,
What are they going to be doing there?
they've got a Blue Moon spacecraft. It's a robotic space cargo carrier and lander design.
Oh.
Concept for making cargo deliveries to the moon. So Amazon moon service.
Man,
Fascinating.
everyone's getting about the moon stuff. Have you heard about this Japanese billionaire that's sending 8 artists to the moon?
I didn't hear about that, but how's he doing that?
It's called. Well, he's got a lot of money.
Yeah, okay. Is that it? Is that
He's
it?
aligned with SpaceX,
Yeah.
so he's flying 8 artists to the moon. It's called
Yeah.
the DearMoon flight.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him. Yusaku Maezawa.
Yeah. Okay. What are they doing?
Yasuku Maezawa, who made his fortune as an online fashion retailer, announced the 8 people who would be flying with him on the DearMoon mission, which aims to use SpaceX Starship to fly around the moon as soon as next year.
Fantastic.
They can't do it before the actual NASA astronauts, can they? Can you
Of
imagine,
course they
like,
can.
NASA
Oh
can't
my
say,
god, I'm looking at the list.
yeah, they're sending Aoki.
They're sending Aoki.
Steve Aoki is going to do some
He's going to the
warp
moon?
1.9 around the moon. So, have you heard of the Everyday Astronaut channel?
No.
Neither have I. He's a YouTube creator called Tim Dodd, but apparently he's interviewed Elon Musk a couple of times. So we
Yeah.
got a choreographer for Kanye West, Yemi Ad. Well, that's what he's known for. His work doing some choreography for old Yeezy.
Okay.
Got a
Send
photographer
it.
who
Yeah.
does National Geographic.
We've got an Indian television actor.
Yeah, Dev Yoshi.
A 22-year-old is going to go around the moon.
We got
Holy
this a
shit.
filmmaker, whoever did Blood Sugar Rising, which is about diabetes in the US. This guy called Brendan Hall. And then you've also
Couple
got
of actors. Yeah.
a South Korean rapper, TOP. I've never heard of him.
And it
Known.
says that the guy who's running the show, it says it's his second space flight.
Oh, okay,
So has he already been on a first space flight?
sounds like it. I don't exactly know how second works, but normally it's after your first.
Hey, on January 5th, 2019, Maezawa successfully secured the most ever retweets for his Twitter message, offering 1 million yen, approximately 9,300 American dollars, each to 100 randomly selected people who retweeted the message and followed him. More than 4 million people ended up retweeting Madam Weeze's tweet and for following him. Later in that year, he secured the second spot in the list of most tweeted tweets by offering 1 million yen, approximately $9,200, each to 1,000 randomly selected people who retweeted the Twitter message and followed him. So, people think that you need, like, to get sort of Twitter followers and stuff, but all you need is, like, 900. What is it? 100 times 9,000.
So isn't that a mil? Didn't he say a
Yeah, it's
mil?
just a
So
millball.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, no,
So
it says a million yen.
okay. So if I got
But that's each.
man,
Okay.
do you reckon we could contact him?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, we need to contact him.
Yep.
I don't know what we're going to say, but we'll get the AI to draft something up.
Yep.
We'll say that we're podcasters, and
Yep.
hey, how about one of us goes and we'll talk to the other one we'll do the pod with one person circling the moon.
With him.
No, yeah, or something.
The
We'll think of
pod.
something. The AI will figure all out the details of it.
Okay.
Because they're sending a snowboarder and a dancer. Like this snowboarder called Caitlin Farrington. Like, come on, what's she done?
Yeah.
Have to find out.
Yeah, I'll have to ask the AI to whip something up for me.
Okay, Caitlin Farrington is an American snowboarder, a former professional snowboarder who grew up on a cattle ranch. I don't care where she grew up. She won the gold medal in the women's half pipe competition. We're sending her to the moon?
Send her. She might come up with some new tricks.
Okay, she's done a lot of stuff. Personal life. Farrington has a cat named Zilla after Godzilla.
You ever heard of a podcast called The Lunar Express?
No.
Neither have I. Well, neither has anybody. Because I just wrote it into the AI, right? I said, write a pitch for a podcast recorded on the way to the moon to be funded.
Yeah, okay.
And it just wrote, are you ready to embark on an incredible journey to the moon? Join us on the Lunar Express, a podcast like no other. We will be recording our conversations and experiences as we blast off into space and make our way to the moon. This sounds like a fucking sweet podcast.
Oh, yeah.
From the excitement of launch day to the thrill of landing on the lunar surface. Oh, man. We will be with you every step of the way, sharing our thoughts, observations, and feelings as we embark on this historic journey. We'll also be interviewing other astronauts. Have to sort that out as well. Just write that down. Mission control personnel and experts on space travel and exploration to give you a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to go to the moon. Join us on the Lunar Express and be a part of history. Help us reach the moon and share our incredible adventure with the world. Together we can make it happen. So there's the funding element. So copy paste that into the letter to the billionaire guy.
Yeah, well, we can get in touch with him on Twitter.
Okay, well, we'll tweet him. We have to get Twitter.
Yeah, so Maezawa. Yeah.
Tell him we've got an idea for a
Yusaku Maezawa. Yeah, he's been to the ISS.
He's been up there, right? There's his space flight.
So he's kind of already done our podcast idea, but I don't know how much. He probably recorded a lot of his thoughts and everything.
No. We're going to the moon. He went to the ISS.
Okay, he spent 12 days on the orbital station with his assistant Yozo Hirano, where he completed the top 100 things demanded by public, as well as recorded highlights in preparation for the SpaceX lunar flight. What were the 100 things?
What is it, like a list of 100 things to try in space? What is it, a clickbait article?
Yeah, I hope so. 100 things. Can you ask the AI what are the top, top things to do in space?
Yeah. What are the top things to do in space? Great question. Let's find out. It is difficult to say what the top things to do in space would be, as space is vast and largely unexplored environment, and the activities and experiences available would depend on the specific location and circumstance of the astronauts or space travelers. However,
how smart is the AI?
Some potential activities that people might enjoy in space include conducting experiments and research. Space offers a unique environment for scientific investigation, with conditions and phenomena that cannot be observed on Earth. Astronauts could conduct a wide range of experiments and observations studying the effects of microgravity on materials, the behavior of fluids in space, and the properties of celestial bodies such as planets or moons. Oh, there's so many more. Performing spacewalks. I'm going to just dot point these. Conducting space missions. Enjoying the view or connecting with people back on Earth. Wow.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so on Maezawa's.
Yes.
He's got like this. He's off to space for YouTube apparently. So he's got some website and wanted 100 things you want MZ to do in space. Blah blah blah. What should I do in space? What should I bring to space? I need your ideas. These are just a couple of things. I don't know if they're like people have written these in or
Sure.
if these are just his own ones. Do you move forward when you fart in space? Good question.
No,
Could
it
you
isn't.
ask the AI that? What happens when you play Pokemon Go in space?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I actually think that's also a pretty good question. Call someone on Earth from space. That's shit. That's just normal calling, isn't it? But you're in space, like one person in space. Yeah, so that's just a couple of little ideas there.
Oh, I'll give him some more. And one of them was connecting with people back on Earth. You know, play a game of League of Legends from there.
Oh, the ping though.
Yep.